Welcome, food travelers, and in this episode, we're in Vancouver, BC at the restaurant called A.Bento, which is a Taiwanese restaurant, and their take is to do a more modernized style of like their night markets and food stalls.
Yeah, this is a pretty interesting restaurant when we came through. We did make reservations, so we did have a spot for us. And it did get pretty busy as after we sat down, there was a lot of people that actually came in right after.
Yes, I'm actually really glad I made reservations for this restaurant. It was really busy. I remember there was a huge party to our left, and as we sat there and as we were leaving, the line got longer and longer. And I remember some people were just walking in and they were asking how long the wait was, and they were saying anywhere from 30 minutes to all the way up to an hour, which is crazy. So some of the items that we got here was we got this Taiwanese crispy chicken nuggets. We got the house-made Taiwanese sausage. And then for the entree, we had this night market style short rib steak. Not really steak, but short rib. And then we also had a dish which is called the stir-fried clam with basil.
Yeah, and those
And what do you think, Simon?
those short ribs, they actually came on a bed of egg noodles, and so that was actually really nice. I didn't realize that they actually came with the noodles as I looked at the menu. So it kind of gave a nice kind of a starch to come with the beef itself, and the beef was cooked really nice. It was pretty tender. It was a large portion, so when they brought it over, I was pretty surprised, and I just remember seeing the faces of everybody else who was around us as they brought it over and dropped it on the table, and they kind of just turned and they looked at us and they looked at the short rib, and I remember, at least to my left, when they were staring at it, from what I remember, I believe they ended up ordering that same dish because I think what they saw, it looked really good for them too.
Yeah, I was really surprised how big this short rib was. They said it's a night market style, so I was thinking, okay, it'll probably be pretty small, just like everything else. But no, this thing was huge, and just having you just cut into it, I mean, kind of reminded me back from when we were in Texas having beef short ribs, and I was thinking, wow, okay, this is kind of a great experience.
Yeah, it was delicious. As you're cutting through, you kind of have that little top fat layer, and then you guys kind of cut down, and you'll get down into the meat, and then once you go through the meat, you get down to the bone. But just the combination, with all that fat, it has such great flavor. But with the meat and everything, it just tasted really nice. It was a nice combination to have all together, especially with the fried eggs that comes with it, and of course eating with the noodles. The sauce kind of just drips over and soaks everything in, which makes it really nice.
Yeah, I think the combination of having the noodle and that fried egg, sunny side up, of course, was really good. I think once the egg yolk broke through, and then you have a little bit of that yolkiness with the beef, I really enjoyed that part. So I did also want to mention one of the cocktail drinks that I got is called Face of the Moon. It's this humongous glass that took up like almost half of the table, it feels like. It was good. I mean, some of the ingredients of that drink is like gin. They had the cao liang and then lemon and passion fruit juice. So the combination of that, I thought it's pretty interesting, and they kind of give you this flour thing on top. But man, that thing was, that glass was in itself was just huge.
Yeah, it was large, and especially since we ordered quite a bit of food. We ordered the ribs, of course, and then the clams, and then the chicken, and there really wasn't that much space left on the plate. And one of the nice things though was the server. She actually kind of helped to kind of reorganize everything to make sure there was enough space to put everything. But essentially, our table ended up being completely filled with everything, with no spots left. I also got a drink, of course, not quite as large as Micah's. It didn't take that much space. It was kind of more of your normal glassware. But yeah, pretty much every inch of our table was covered with something.
Yeah, I think when they were seating us down, they were thinking, okay, just two people, there won't be that much food. We'll give them a smaller table, but little did they know how much food we were going to order. I think they probably would have gave us a bigger table if they knew. But I did also want to mention that the Taiwanese crispy chicken nuggets, it didn't seem like it was anything too special to me. I remember when I ordered that, Simon was just asking me, "Why do you order this?"
Yeah, it kind of shocked me a bit because, I was expecting. I don't want to say like not McDonald's. McDonald's makes their iconic chicken nuggets. It's shaped in their little oval type shapes, but I was expecting kind of your nuggets in smaller pieces and just using nugget itself kind of ties you to the image of McDonald's stuff. But when I saw it, I was just thinking, like, isn't this just chicken karage? Which pretty much, in my mind, that's what it was. It was just chicken karage, popular Japanese fried chicken. And it just seemed like that's what it was. And so I said, this is just chicken karage, and it's not chicken nuggets.
Yeah, it wasn't too special to me. Maybe it is a really popular dish for them, but yeah, like Simon said, it wasn't anything in particular worth mentioning or worth trying at least from this restaurant. That house-made Taiwanese sausage, I kind of expected it to be a little bit more juicy, more like night market food stall style. Maybe like it would have been on like a skewer or something, but they chopped it all up. It was just like, eh.
But overall, I really did enjoy their take on kind of upgraded street food, especially with that short ribs. I would definitely go there to have the short ribs again.
Yeah, same here.
And to wrap up the episode are our notables, and unfortunately for this episode we did not have any notables.
And to support our channel, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for the YouTube algorithm. And for more photos, follow us on Instagram. See you guys on the next episode.